Hey guys, James Seymour, aka Sheloppe here, and welcome to my video on the ETK K-Series for Beamng Drive. This is a new car that they added to the game. Plain and simple, it's a new car they added to the game. There's a bunch of different variants. So we go Control E, K-Series, these are all the variants here. Right now I have this one pulled up, the KC4T. I don't know what the KC stands for, but I'm assuming that the number stands for the tuning, and the T would stand for turbocharge. Don't know what the X would stand for, but we'll find out later. Oh. Go back here. So, why don't we bring this to the race scenario and find out the difference between all of them. Okay, now here we are at the full circuit. What we're going to do is we're going to test every variation of the ETK K-Series in the manual option. So, let's just get right to it. 2, 1, go. Okay, that was a bit weird trying to get off the line there. So right now I'm driving like the most basic model. It's a very nice car to drive. It's very modern interior, as you can see. The car actually controls pretty nice. Well, as soon as I say that, it goes for a nice outburst here. In my video yesterday, I was driving around in the fastest version through the tunnels in Utah, and saw this thing had like 8 gears in the fastest version. I'm not too sure about this version though, so we're gonna test that out later, just to see what the differences in top speed are for all the cars. You can carry a pretty decent amount of speed around the corners, which is good. And got a little bit of air time there, I think. Just a little bit. Hit the brakes toward here. Ooh, don't crash, don't crash. There we go. Brakes are, I mean, what you would expect from a modern sports car that is, you know, targeted at those who aren't going to be using it as a sports car, but just as something that's like, hey, look what I got. Right around the final corner here. Floor it. Floor it! So 212.65. Now let's go for the next model, which is the KC6, and the D stands for diesel. Just putting that out there. Replace current. 3, 2, 1, go. Feels a bit more understeery. But it's a lot easier to regain control, it feels like. I mean, handling wise, I don't see much of a difference between, and I don't expect to see much of a difference between all the models, because they're all based on the same model. They're just different variants. So they'd all be using fairly similar parts, and then the differences would be the kind of engine, transmission, suspension, that kind of stuff. So there'd be like minor differences. But our main test here is just to see if the, the furthest one down on the list is actually the fastest, I'm trying to figure out which car is the fastest out of all of them. That one we definitely got a little bit of airtime with. Hit the brakes so we can get around this corner here. What I have noticed is that this car does nibble on the frame rates a little bit. Because normally I'll get like a solid 60, but now I'm getting like 54 to 58 frames per second. That's why I said it's just a nibble. So around the final corner here. Keep in mind, we're only in second gear. Third. 201.864. Alright. Do that again. But now, let's go with the next model, which would be the diesel variant. Go replace current. 3, 2, 1, go. These things don't really like to launch off the line, I've noticed. So yeah, you can definitely hear a turbo in this one. Halfway done. Through here, the brakes go around this corner. Almost feel like we did a little drift there. Here we are, jump. I don't feel like we got as much air with that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, spinouts I'm still, like they're still gonna count and everything because it still does go towards the time. Because I'm driving the cars the exact same way. So if it spins out, it just means that this car is a lot harder to control. So far, I mean the diesel variant seems to be a bit slower. Now that could just be because of the spin out. Most likely is. Now let's go for the KC6T. Equipped with a turbocharged 6-cylinder engine, 19-inch wheels, and a sport suspension. Alright. Retry. Three, two. It's kind of starting me a bit ahead of the line there. So I think what we're going to do is just reload the scenario. That way we're not being little cheaters. Okay, Control E, and the 6T manual, replace current. Oh, a little loading screen on the GPS. fastest one I've driven so far. Just like getting off the line there. It's weird how they don't just kind of like launch off the line like you would expect a sports car to do. I mean, once they get going, I mean, they get going. I mean, I'm only in third gear right now and we're going 150 kilometers an hour. Just go back here. Point. Hit the brakes a little bit. I'm about to go over the little bridge jump thing. Yeah, that one we definitely got airtime because I heard it when the wheels hit the ground. Oh, brakes leave a bit to be desired for. I feel like that thing damaged the car. Let's see, did it? Well, that did. Alright, let's just restart that. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, we gotta hit the brakes a bit early. Oop. Around this corner, hit the brakes, around here. Halfway mark. Coming to the jump. And hit the brakes now. And again. S-bends here. Oh, don't lose control now, car. Don't drive off the track either. Final stretch. Okay. Right now, as of right now, we have a new champion. Brakes still suck dick. Let's go retry. Control E. And pull up our last contender. 3, 2, 1, go. This one's got some speed to it. Feels a bit easier to control too. Brakes are a bit better too. So all in all, this should go around the fastest. you think this car... What? Do you think this car will win? Place your opinion up in the poll at the top right. Yeah, that would definitely got some air time. S-bends here. Around the final corner. And floor it down the final stretch. And it looks like we have a new winner. With 154.85. That'll do it for this video. Peace.